Ah, the bench. This has taken forever to come back with my part 2. I put the bench together and it was far too wide to fit through a doorway, so I cut it down.
I thought I was on the right path. I even asked for design help on Instagram.
Finally, my son helped me put it together. He put a nice sturdy seat in there and firmed everything up for me, and now it is finally ready for the part 2 and the design part.
I didn't get any responses, so
I went with florals. And I'm a Made by Marley brand ambassador. Made by Marley is a decoupage paper company, and it's such gorgeous paper. This is a special set that I believe is 12 sheets in the set. See these beautiful flowers and how gigantic they are. I'm going to show you comparison to my hand, how big that flower is. This is going to require some fussy cutting in order to get to the design that I want. So just loving these florals. I was recently on a trip to Las Vegas, and there I visited the Mackenzie Child store. I picked up this rose, which was great inspiration to me. I just loved the fanciful design. So I also bought something else recently on the internet. It's this cutting device. They sure make it look a lot easier. So you see, I got a flower cut out, but it wasn't that easy. So I hold it the way you're supposed to hold it. And in all fairness, I was also holding my phone at this moment, but I did put the phone down and try it again, and I really didn't have very good luck with it at all. I also got one of them for a couple of my brand ambassador buddies. I haven't checked in with them to see if they tried it. I haven't heard from them telling me how remarkable it is, so my guess is if they tried it, they didn't have very good luck either. So my review on this one is a thumbs down. I'm going to show you a method using Decoupage scissors. These are meant for scrapbooking, and they have that little wavy design. So if you use it on these wavy edges, it's just perfect. There you go. I even think Lel would approve of this. But I use it in combination with my regular scissors for the straighter parts, and then use the Decoupage scissors for the more intricate parts. So it makes really short work of cutting out these great big flowers, because otherwise you would be just going back and forth trying to cut out all that little detail. Because if you don't, then, and you lose that detail, then there goes all of Lel's hard work and all of the beauty of these flowers. So I know that Lel and Marty, the owners of Made by Marley, I know that Lel, the artist behind the scenes, loves it when people take her product and just go do their own thing with it. So I don't think that changing that structure is at all going to be changing the design. The florals are still quite gorgeous. So follow along as I do some more fussy cutting.
also visit the Made by Marley YouTube channel.
I sell these papers in a limited supply at my shop. I don't have this set though, but you can purchase these flowers, this and many other designs at madebymarley.co.uk.
It's time to take a look at this piece and see what we need to do to get it going. There's some things that need pulled off from the previous attempt, things that need filled, and it definitely needs a cleaning. I'm using a bonding primer that has a stain blocker built in. I'm painting on raw pine right here, which is a known bleeder. So I don't want any tannins in the wood to come through my paint job. So I'm just taking this extra step to also give my paint a good background color, a brighter background color. So it serves several purposes in this case. And it's worth the extra time to do it. I am impatient, however, and because I'm, working out from the garage, I do dry it, put a second coat. That's because I wanted it to dry overnight before I got moving on to my next steps. Time to do a little design planning. So I know I did a lot of cutting, and that bag is full of flowers. So I'm planning on using some black paint and then also some pink metallic paint. And then I'm kind of looking at this champagne color metallic paint. I was thinking, again, being influenced by the whole Mackenzie Childs thing, of putting a little bit of their newest colorway of a check in place, which is, I think, caramel, they call it. But I don't know. We'll see. I then kind of maybe changed my mind on that decision a little bit and decided, because the rest of it was black, that it needed more of a graphic punch. Anyway, here we go, and I'm doing a scuff sand so that my paint sticks to this wood real well. That first dip of the paint. My friends think I'm crazy, but I do enjoy painting spindles and legs. So I don't know why, I just find that so soothing. Even when I have a lot of them, it's just something I enjoy doing. My best advice in doing it is, when you have a long section like I have below, paint in a vertical manner and then come back in, and also then do your horizontal strokes so that you don't have weird brush strokes. At least that's just my advice, and I also think it's the quickest way to get good coverage as well. Onto the seat, and I use this metallic paint. It has sort of the same ingredient makeup, I'll say, that the other paint that I used was, like an all-in-one paint. So I feel like it has sort of a built-in sealer. Now, here's the thing. My other paint isn't fully dry, my black paint. And that's okay, because I am just going to blend it in. If you take a good look at the rose, my inspiration, the parrot tulip from Mackenzie Childs, the pink petals are sort of blended, I guess you could say. They have variations in color. It's not solid pink. So there's that. And then also, if you look again, you'll see what I was saying about the graphic punch in their check. They used the black check. So I think that might be where I'm going with this too. And of course, Mackenzie Childs used lots of florals along with their checks. So we know where that's going to come from. So, my friends, that's where we're leaving it. Yes, it's going to be a part 3. Hey, I'm here in Pennsylvania in the crazy winter weather, and I can only get to my workshop so often, so I have to kind of make the best use of my time. But the excitement is coming. I'm not just going to fill those holes with mud. I'm going to use molds, and you know the rest. Yes, my friends, come back for part 3. But in the meantime, join us on DIYs by Dar's channel for the Flippin' Bunch and special guest Vonnie from Von Boo Furniture Design this Wednesday the 19th. And then on the 23rd, you, the viewer, gets to pick the winner of this challenge, the Thrift Flip Challenge, brought to you by the Flippin' Bunch, where participants spend $40 or less on a furniture piece and you pick the winner. Just text 814-515-4905 and you can give us the winner's name in your opinion. That's the same number, if you're following along, that you can text live for notification reminders of the Flippin' Bunch. Well, now I guess you've got our number. You can also email flippinbunch@gmail.com with the word live in the subject line. And don't forget to join me for Tuesday Talk, 8 o'clock. All that said, please subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Like and share our videos. It means so much. And thank you for watching today. You can find Statement Designs on the web at www.statementdesigns.org and on social media as Statement Designs. Stay well.